Welcome to Engineering Out Loud. This is the first episode in our series from MECHESOL's MESP Management Development Program titled Introduction to Six Sigma Module and Structure. And welcome to the deep dive. You know those companies that always deliver amazing quality? Like they just run like well-oiled machines? Ever wonder how they do it? Well, today we're going to find out.
Okay.
We're diving into the world of Six Sigma. And this isn't just some fancy buzzword. Six Sigma is a powerful way to reduce errors and boost efficiency. Ready to learn more? You can apply, register, or visit mechesolco.com/CPD to learn more about the full program. So what exactly is Six Sigma, and why should you care?
Six Sigma is like a problem-solving superpower for companies.
Okay.
It helps them find what's causing problems, fix them, and make sure they don't come back. Think smoother processes, fewer errors, which saves time and money and headaches. Our deep dive today is based on the Introduction to Six Sigma module and structure document.
Right.
It's part of MECHESOL's MESP Management Development Program. Really great overview.
Our mission today is to make this Six Sigma module and framework clear and engaging for you. We want to highlight its value whether you lead a team, manage workflows, or just like seeing things improve.
Yeah.
Sounds like a really focused program. What's the core idea behind this module?
The main goal is to equip participants with a solid understanding of Six Sigma.
Okay.
It covers its key objectives, it's linked to UK spec competencies, and uses interactive learning to make it all stick.
UK spec, that's come up a couple of times now.
Yeah.
Sounds important. But before we get to that, what does this program aim to achieve for participants? The document lays out some specific objectives, and the first is giving people a thorough understanding of Six Sigma principles, its history, and methodologies.
Right.
What are the must-know core principles of Six Sigma?
At its core, Six Sigma focuses on reducing variation in processes.
Okay.
So every little inconsistency, that's a potential source of errors and waste.
Oh, I see.
Six Sigma gives you the tools to find and eliminate those inconsistencies. Also, it's all about data. We use hard facts to guide decisions and measure progress.
So it's about consistency and using data to make good choices.
Exactly.
Got it. The second objective is developing the skills to use Six Sigma methodologies. They specifically mention DMAIC in real-world situations. This is about making things run more efficiently and becoming better problem solvers. Now, DMAIC sounds a bit like alphabet soup to me.
Yeah, it is an acronym.
So what is it, and why is it so important in Six Sigma?
It stands for Define, Measure, Analyze, Improve, and Control.
Oh,
It's a 5-step roadmap to improve any existing process.
okay.
First, you clearly define the problem and your goals. Then you measure the current process to see how it's performing. Next, you analyze the data to find the root cause of the problem. Then you implement changes to improve it. And finally, you put controls in place to make those improvements last.
Makes sense.
It's important because it gives you a structured way to tackle process improvement.
Yeah.
Imagine a factory struggling with defects. DMAIC gives them a way to find out why and fix it properly.
A roadmap for improvement. I like that. Objective number 3 talks about strategies for embedding Six Sigma into an organization's daily operations.
Yes.
And this is where UK Spec comes back in, saying it helps with professional development and career growth. So what exactly does it mean for this module to align with UK Spec? And how does learning Six Sigma through this program help your career?
UK Spec is the UK standard for professional engineering competence.
Okay.
It's a set of guidelines that define what it means to be a competent engineer in the UK. When a program aligns with UK Spec, the skills and knowledge you gain are relevant to these standards. For someone taking the Six Sigma module, it means they're developing skills highly valued in engineering and quality management.
Okay.
Things like improving efficiency, solving complex problems using data, and contributing to success. This alignment can boost your credibility with employers and demonstrate your commitment to professional development. It can ultimately help you advance your career.
I see.
It's a stamp of quality. It says, this person has the skills that matter.
Okay, so it's like a recognized benchmark for professional skills.
Exactly.
Got it. The fourth objective emphasizes that professional recognition.
Right.
It says finishing this module shows your commitment to ongoing professional development, boosting your standing in the engineering and quality management community. So it's not just about learning the stuff, it's also about getting that professional recognition.
Absolutely. It's a formal recognition of your investment in valuable industry skills. It adds weight to your credentials and demonstrates your commitment to high professional standards.
So we know what this module wants participants to achieve. How does it actually go about teaching this? The document mentions a blended learning approach using both quantitative and qualitative techniques.
Yes.
What does that look like in practice?
Blended learning just means they use a mix of teaching methods.
Okay.
The quantitative side involves the numbers,
Mm-hmm.
data analysis, statistical tools, which are fundamental to Six Sigma. The qualitative side looks at more human aspects,
Okay.
like understanding process flow, team dynamics, and gathering insights through observation and discussion.
So they combine these to cater to different learning styles
Yes.
and give a more well-rounded understanding of Six Sigma.
Right.
They also mention some key pedagogical strategies.
Yeah.
They list things like foundational instruction and frameworks like DMAIC and DMADV, real-world case studies, group activities, and hands-on simulation projects. Why is this mix so effective for understanding and applying Six Sigma?
It's effective because it hits different levels of learning.
Okay.
Foundational instruction gives you the core knowledge. Case studies show you how that knowledge is applied in real business scenarios, making it more relatable. Collaborative group activities help you learn from your peers and develop teamwork skills. And the simulation projects. They're like flight simulators for process improvement. They let you apply what you've learned in a safe environment where you can experiment and make mistakes without real-world consequences. Oh, and DMADV is another Six Sigma framework.
Okay.
Similar to DMADC, but used when designing new processes or products.
Got it.
So DMADV is for fixing what's there, while DMADV is for building something new.
DMADC for fixing, DMADV for building.
Got it. The document emphasizes how the module bridges the gap between theory and practical application.
Yeah.
That sounds really important.
It is.
Nobody wants to learn abstract ideas that they can't use.
Exactly. The goal is to give participants actionable skills they can use immediately. That's why they highlight the interactive elements like workshops, simulations, role plays, practical exercises, and preparation for actual Six Sigma roles.
It sounds very immersive.
It is. Speaking of which, if you're interested in becoming a Six Sigma expert, you can apply, register, or visit mechesolco.com/CPD for more details.
Sounds like you get to really experience using Six Sigma. Let's go back to those UK spec competencies.
The first one is comprehensive knowledge in Six Sigma, competency A,
Right.
which delves into statistical and process improvement methods. What kind of statistical methods are we talking about here?
Think about things like standard deviation, which tells you how spread out data is.
Okay.
We also look at control charts. These are like dashboards that help you see if a process is working as expected. And there's basic hypothesis testing, which helps you figure out if changes are actually having a real impact or just random chance.
Okay, so having data to back up your decisions.
Exactly.
Got it. The next competency is analytical application.
Right.
This one's all about using Six Sigma to spot defects, minimize variability, and boost quality. You mentioned minimizing variability earlier.
Yeah.
Can you give an example of how that works?
Imagine a call center.
Okay.
Variability could mean some calls are handled quickly while others drag on, frustrating customers. Using Six Sigma, they would analyze calls, identify what leads to longer calls, and then make changes to streamline things.
That's a good example. The third competency is continual learning,
Right.
which emphasizes the need to keep learning about advanced Six Sigma tools and techniques. So this module is just the starting point.
It is. Six Sigma is always evolving, so this module gives you a foundation. But professionals need to keep building on that knowledge. It's a mindset of continuous improvement.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, the next competency is strategic oversight,
Yes.
which is about using Six Sigma to oversee projects, focusing on reducing defects and optimizing processes from a higher level. How does Six Sigma help with that?
Six Sigma provides a framework and tools. You can apply them throughout an entire project. It helps define goals, set targets, identify risks, and ensure high-quality outcomes. It brings a data-driven approach to project management, which minimizes costly errors and delays.
Sounds really valuable. The fifth competency is empowered management,
Yes.
which focuses on using Six Sigma to lead teams and cultivate a culture of quality. How does Six Sigma help managers improve teamwork?
Six Sigma gives managers a common language and method for problem solving.
Okay.
It encourages collaboration across teams. When teams have the tools to solve problems, it fosters ownership and increases engagement. It shifts the focus from reacting to problems to proactively preventing them.
That makes sense. And the last competency listed is ethical leadership.
Yes.
This is about leading Six Sigma initiatives with integrity. ensuring projects not only hit their goals, but also align with the organization's values.
Right.
Why is ethics so important in Six Sigma?
While the technical aspects are important, ethics are equally vital.
I agree.
Six Sigma projects can lead to big changes. Ethical leadership ensures those changes are made fairly. Transparency is key, and we need to consider all stakeholders. Maintaining trust is fundamental for any Six Sigma initiative.
That's a great point. It's really interesting to see how comprehensive the Six Sigma module is. It's not just about tools and techniques. It really emphasizes human and ethical elements.
Exactly. It's about developing well-rounded professionals, skilled practitioners who are also ethical leaders.
Yes. To recap, today we looked at MECHESOL's MESP Management Development Program's Six Sigma module. We explored its objectives and its practical, blended learning approach. We even delved into specific UK spec competencies. You've seen how this module is designed to teach you the what, the how, and the why of Six Sigma.
What's great is the focus on cultivating real competence and a strong sense of ethical leadership.
Exactly. So here's something to think about. Look at the processes in your own work, even in your life. Where do you see opportunities to improve things? Could a Six Sigma approach help you find and fix those issues? Ready to take the next step? You can apply, register, or visit mechesolco.com/CPD. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.